Hello, Silverbeam Dolls here, bringing you a video updating my ponies. These are ball jointed ponies that I create via 3D printing. You can actually see my new 3D printer here in the background. It's not working yet. I'm waiting for them to make instructions that aren't in Chinese, but hopefully I will be able to do these ponies and dolls and a few other types of materials. But we are talking about the current dolls right now. So we have 2 different sizes and several different sculpts, and they are all ball jointed. They are single ball jointed. It's a simple joint design. They are fully customizable. You can see the boy here in the back. Just how nice your doll can look after a little bit of work. You can paint them with acrylic. You can dye them like with your red or your white dye. I don't recommend oils or anything that's not archival. So good quality art medium should work pretty well. And pastels, just like you would do a face-up or a blush on a ball-jointed doll, you could do that as well. The material is a little different than resin or your smoother plastic. It's got a little bit of tooth, a little bit of texture to it, a little bit of grain, and it also slightly porous. That's one of the reasons why it paints so well. I mean, if you water down your acrylics, you can paint the doll, and it'll look just as good as if you had dyed it. That's how this boy was done. And then, of course, your regular acrylics, you can paint your cutie marks and your eyes. This actually, I did resin and then put some watch gears into this eye. And he's got 3D printed goggle accessories. And then you can root the hair. Just get like a Dremel or a little itty bitty drill, and you can drill in holes along the back middle of the head. I recommend 2 rows. And then you can root the hair. I use the string and needle method to root it. Same thing with the tail. This is just one big plug. And then, I've got the different plugs in the head. But they're really easy to customize and a lot of fun to play with. Then your regular ponies. This is the new smaller size, and here you can see the original size. We put the 2 right next to each other. The smaller size is 15% smaller than the original. It's pretty much the same model, just shrunk down. I had to do a few tweaks for the smaller size to make it to work. I also recently I made the wing ball joints bigger so that it'll do a little bit better with the posing and it's a little bit more durable. They are actually really durable. They feel like eggshells, especially in some areas with this material, but I've dropped them and thrown them on concrete floors and things like that, and I think maybe one came unstrung once, but I haven't broken really anything yet on these guys. They have several points of articulation. They've got 3 in each leg. The top, middle, and then the bottom where the hooves are, so that you can swivel the hooves. And I'm still working out a little bit of the kinks. That works a little bit better in the bigger ones, but they can also point. I use a little sticky tack to help it stay. But that works a little bit better in the bigger ones. You can see how she's pointing and that stays. It's lots of fun. And then, of course, the head has a joint. It's going to look up, look down, left, backwards. Ooh, a little scary. Right, And then the hips have a full rotation. So you can do some really fun poses. I have managed to get... Oh, look, there you go. She's standing on the 2 front legs only. We have Celestia in the back here. She's got, her wings are really lovely and quite a lot of fun to pose and play with. And she has the same joints. Her front legs have the same circular disc joint as the back. Same hoofs joint. Of course, the head. Lots of different poses and things. So they're really great for, you know, just any kind of pony fan. And if you want to make your original character, or if you want an art reference to pose, that's a lot of fun. These 2 ponies here were dyed with your Ritz dye, so you can see how well they do that. I recommend, if you do dye, to unassemble and then reassemble. I use 0.7 millimeter clear beading cord. I think here's the brand that I use. Just got off of Amazon. Because it's got a nice tension. You want it to stretch, but you don't want it to really, you want it to snap back and have some strength to it. And then the 0.7 I found deals well with the size of these dolls. To help kind of show you a little bit about the size, here is your sort of your normal pony you'd get at Walmart or wherever. And the ponies are the new size, just made to be similar to that size. It's maybe a little smaller. But I hope you guys enjoy and continue to purchase these dolls. They do fund me to continue creating and to keep going and doing what I love, and all the the necessary things of life, bills, that kind of things, and to help create my own line of dolls, which you can see in other videos as I continue to update my videos. And I'm hoping to hopefully make an entire new doll from scratch, with improved joints and with head caps so you can remove and do eyes, and better jointing in the, more joints in the wings, and I'll probably have pretty similar hip and shoulder joints, but I'm hoping to do a double joint for the sort of the knees, and to improve upon the hoof joint. But if I get to that, that'll be much later this year, as I have several other commissions and things that I have on my plate before I can get to that. But again, thank you guys so much for all of your support and for all of your purchases that help keep me going. And I hope you guys really enjoy these ponies, and feel free to share with me what you've done with yours.